Just, dude, I don't say a word.
Just the whole time. Just fucking staring at us, dude.
I like how I announced that to you guys too. I said, I'm going to stare at the camera. I didn't have to say, I could have just did it.
What were you going to say to that? We would be like, no, dude, don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, you announced that you were going to stare at the camera?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that at
I know. I yelled it. I knew that you didn't hear it because Zach looked at me and he was like, oh.
Yeah, I was flicking
and you're like,
Yeah, okay, whatever, man. That sounds great.
we did warn you, hey, you might not be able to hear us.
That's true. Hey, speaking of that, guys, welcome to TGC, right? That's what this is.
That's right. That's Two Guys and Coffee
Two Guys
is what
and
it
Coffee.
is, specifically.
What episode are we on today?
We got the big 3-0 coming at you. That's episode 30.
30.
Is what that is. 3-0. 3-0. That's 30.
30.
And you do it.
Dude, I was just going to tell you I'm Zach. Who are you?
I'm Colin. And
Who are you?
I'm Lawson.
what comes before it?
Oh, I'm Cody.
Cody Lawson.
Nice.
He's a huge law guy over here. Big law guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
But
So we'll say
Really?
it really threw me off because saying Cody's just weird.
yeah.
It's just not.
You know what?
for
That
me
doesn't
anymore.
sound good. You're Lawson.
Yeah.
I'll admit, anytime I've said your name, if I say Cody by accident, I'm like, that was
That
weird.
didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called you Cody earlier, and immediately inside, I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, so we got a special guest and friend on tonight,
Friendo.
and his name is Lawson.
Lawson.
That's better.
That's with an
better.
L.
Yeah.
Right, that's with an L.
L. Is it an L? Yeah, L. There you go.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah,
All right,
so
man.
he's gonna be the cream to our Oreo tonight.
Double stuff.
He's gonna be the cheese to our grilled cheese.
I like that better.
He's gonna
than
be
the first one.
Yeah, I know. I figured I would.
That's a little better.
Yeah, the cream to the Oreo double stuff was a little much.
Yeah. So you're gonna be the wiener to our hot dog, you know?
All right.
So
No, he's
we're-
the hot dog to our bun, dude.
Yeah, you're the hot dog to our buns. I don't like that. I don't like that.
He's
so
the fudge to this
no,
stand.
how about let's just
You know what I'm saying?
You want to just be the guest?
Yeah. Let's
Just be the guest.
Who's running this fudge stand, dude? Cody Lawson. Who the hell are you? You want to tell us who you are?
I'm just a guy.
It's your problem, man.
What's your problem?
Yeah. How much do you want to know? What do you want to know?
I want to know whatever you feel like the audience needs to know.
Okay.
Well,
Does that help at all? Probably not.
Yeah. Let's start
yeah.
with what are your interests?
Oh God.
Nice.
Modifying vehicles, making content, and video games.
Okay.
Video games.
Content of what though?
What sort of content, dude?
Well, so I run 3 TikToks, 3 Instagrams, 2 YouTubes. So it's kind of a lot of across the board. But mainly, obviously, what got me started and why I know you guys is through custom offsets.
Right.
So I think
CO.
so. Being a personality, being a content creator for custom offsets is kind of what started it. But to take me back before I was even noticed or found custom offsets, it was gaming. I was making gaming content before gaming content was popular.
Oh, so you've been doing that for a while.
Yeah. Since 2010.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then took a little intermediate break and then just recently bounced back.
Yeah, you are full time, whether it's outside of work or at work. You are full time media.
Yes.
Content guy.
Yes. Big content guy.
And you guys might or knowing the followers that we do have, you guys, my phone just went off again.
Yeah, I
That
heard it.
might be a call.
Yeah, might be.
You guys might have seen him in some videos before, so this might be a familiar face.
Yeah, I've been in a couple
It's definitely possible.
here and there. Yeah. I think as of recently I've taken on more of like a short form content creation kind of guy. I kind of bounced back. Today we actually I was in videos with Junior regarding like the Ridgeline and like new wheels and
Nice.
stuff. So that was cool to be back in. And then I kind of hopped back behind the phone or behind the camera. So I kind of bounce back and forth. And then when I clock out here, it's streaming and
more content, man.
and gaming and stuff like that.
I have one last question for myself. Would you rather be behind the camera or next to the camera? No, just kidding. Would you rather be behind or in front of the camera?
That's tough.
Or would you rather
They
go
kinda go
behind
hand
the
in hand.
camera, hit the delay button for 10 seconds and then go in front.
I do a lot
So
of
you
that.
can do both.
I do a lot of that
All right.
right now. With the gaming side of things, I would say in front of the camera. I think as time has
Interesting.
gone on, I've become more of like or feel like I've become more of a on the entertainment side of things, and I've kind of found my rhythm. You know how it is. It's like I'm sure your first podcast was kind of weird
Yeah.
at first, and then you find your rhythm. Now you're on episode 30, and it's like it's natural.
That's true.
True enough, man.
So I think now that I have like found my footing in the scene and like on the CO channel and like have grown the audience, then it like became a lot easier and I enjoyed it a lot more.
Sweet.
That definitely makes sense. Definitely something to be said for that. We were talking about the other day as far as being in front of the camera. I remember talking with you. People talk about streaming. Streaming is the easiest part of that entire process. Hitting go live and streaming. That you want to talk about just being able to just be lazy and just hit a button. Like streaming is not hard. The streaming part of it, I swear to God, is not hard. But there's just so much around that really.
Yeah, you were saying like as far as streaming goes, that's like the fun part when you actually get to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then all the stuff like supporting that takes 20 times the amount of time that the actual streaming does.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, and I think especially like right now where we are in 2022, if you want to be like a content creator, especially streaming, you just have to be everywhere, especially on other platforms to be able to grow that.
Yeah.
And like he said, you know, even last night before my stream, it's like you import your thumbnail if you're on YouTube, and then it's like Kiss My Girlfriend going live. She sits next to me, like you press go live on your Streamlabs, you press go live on YouTube, and then you're live, and then you're just chit chatting. But it's same thing that I talked about like here with your first episode. It's kind of like you're like hanging out, and it's like a little weird at first.
That's true.
But then like
True.
Twitch, I was terrified. When I first started, I was terrified. I would be lying if I said I just like started up and I was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good
Not
point.
the case. And I was very terrified. Luckily, you can go back and watch like your VODs and stuff like that. And I do a lot of that. I do a lot of studying, a lot of like studying with like my gameplay just because I want to get better.
Yeah.
Like if I make a mistake or, you know, my teammates make a mistake, we can review that and stuff like that. But the first time I went live was terrified. Now it's go live, and then it's all the extra stuff. Like I'm thinking about content from 3 streams ago that I still want to edit. Like
that is a thing. Like, you know, I just got started on TikTok recently. We kind of doing some similar stuff there, but literally ever since, and I'm still so young in that, but still ever since day one, that's so obnoxious. All I think about constantly is just ideas. It's weird. It's like I flipped a switch on that I can't turn off now. It is always going. Like, doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like right now in the back of my head, I'm thinking about what I'm going to film when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm in the shower. My best ideas so far have come in the shower.
Yeah.
Like it just never shuts off.
See,
That's right. You heard that right. You heard that right.
Some of the best ideas come in the shower.
yeah,
You heard that right.
It's better if you do it like I heard it, because I heard it like, I know what you said, but I heard it like some of the best ideas come in the shower. Come in the shower.
I get it, dude.
All I got.
Yeah.
So
thank you for
it's
that.
like come in the shower. Got
Yeah.
it. No, but anyway.
Yeah.
Hilarious, bro.
No, that's I think one of the best things I learned while working here was to utilize a whiteboard. And like when I first started streaming and making content in the beginning of the year regarding gaming, I was not like planned. I thought I was just going to start it up and like it's just going to take off and wasn't going to take like a lot of work. And then obviously I took my break. And then when I came back, I went to YouTube and I said this time around, I really want to take it serious. My girlfriend was fully supported about it. Like,
which is huge.
Which is massive.
That's way huge.
Yeah. If you don't have that significant other that's down for content, but like she also does content. She brainstorms content for her TikTok. So we kind of got like when I was talking about the multiple TikToks and multiple pieces of content, we have my truck TikTok, which is like what people know me, from here with my modified trucks. And then I got like COs. I do all COs TikToks and all their short form. And then I got my gaming one, but then we also have hers, and like hers, we hit like the couple stuff. Oh yeah. So like when you're scrolling like the funny couple stuff, we try to do some of that. Like we recently did one that like just dropped shy of 1 million views. That was like the whole like Fortnite moves where you like pass the camera, and like the caption was talking about behind every like well-dressed girl, and it's like girl in
Oh,
a dress.
sure.
Is a guy in his athletic shorts and a ball cap.
Yes, I
Bro,
see that.
this
That's
is
good
my
shit.
whole apparel.
That's good
No,
shit. Yeah.
No, you have to tell. You guys are gonna have to help me out because you know, but you don't know. I don't have a TikTok. I never
Facebook
have.
Reels.
I'm on the Facebook Reels, so
What?
yeah, dude.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does he do that?
This is such a big win for me.
Facebook Reels are like impossible to navigate and like. What? Why would you?
I
do
think
that?
it's very easy. It's a grid of just cool videos, and they've and all those
perfect for
videos,
Colin.
dude. All those videos have made it, so I know they're all gonna be hits. Second of all, I like keeping it simple. I don't want another app on my phone because you want to know what?
Dude, you're missing all the stuff we're making. You know what I'm
don't
saying?
you want to support?
No.
Appreciate the honesty. I mean, you know.
No,
You want me to come see your band on Halloween, but you can't watch my gaming TikToks?
No, I still support.
messed up.
I jump into his streams.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of
That's
like
true.
this. Here's how I'll give you a rebuttal. Okay. So, I told you that we're playing that night, right?
Yeah.
So if you come, that's awesome. He told me that was good again.
No.
yeah.
Is there more to that?
He
Yeah, that's where it
he
leaves it.
told me I don't follow like his TikTok or anything, right? But he said, knowing that, he told me, "Hey, dude," knowing that I'm a supportive friend. "Hey, dude, I'm gonna be online tonight," and I'm like, "Sweet, I'll jump on for a bit." So I jumped on.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
like
for sure.
it's not that I don't want to support. It's that you might have to
Just not that platform.
let me know, man.
All right.
Yeah, a little bit of legwork on our end,
And
and he's
then-
there.
Yeah.
And then if you let me know, I will 100%. If I'm not busy, I will 100% be there because I am a supportive person.
At your next show, could you just pull my stream up on your phone and just put me on the stage?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
We'll get a
huge.
projector behind us.
And here's our friend. All right, guys. And just go.
Just frying kids in the background. on the
Yeah, dude.
We stop. We could do like a full band version of the TGC intro.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
I'm just gonna let you know. The first time I downloaded TikTok, because I also said I would never do TikTok, and now it's like what I do for my career and what I do after my career. Like, my girlfriend has liked TikToks that the 15 minutes before bed we always watch these like TikToks of her TikToks. It's like turning this whole routine. TikTok's taken over my life, but it's been like
It's a pretty common
It's been
thing.
like a good thing. It's not like a
Okay.
I waste a ton of time just watching TikToks. The first time I downloaded TikTok, I was standing outside in my backyard. I had just downloaded, I had a friend over, and we were watching these videos. It was daylight out when we started.
It's
And
nighttime when
I
we're done.
kid you not, it was nighttime when we were done.
Oh my
Dude,
I had
God.
passed
That can
4
happen,
hours.
man. It's crazy.
Jesus.
You go into like
I
this
was standing
wormhole.
up.
Yeah.
Like, I was even standing up.
That's the kicker.
My
dude.
like you're like, oh man, it's getting dark. Your legs are like
Yeah.
trembling.
That could be a thing. Where were you when you've downloaded TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that can definitely happen, dude. Easily.
Yeah, it's
But-
crazy.
I was too busy getting harassed about not having TikTok, so I didn't get to finish my question. Is 1 million views a lot then?
That's good
Yeah.
performance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I haven't touched that with any of mine. The Tim one's doing pretty good. That's at like 15K.
Oh.
Which I'm super happy with because I don't know, whatever. But yeah, 1 million's huge.
yeah,
in my opinion.
million's
I just-
pretty good.
I just didn't know her.
I think it depends on the ratio too. I think if you like hit 1 million views and you have 10,000 followers, compared to if you
Oh,
hit like
sure.
1 million views, like on custom offsets, we're about to hit if we didn't already hit 300,000 followers on TikTok. I think it's more impressive if a smaller channel does it.
Totally.
Like I think,
Because then it's like
like-
a hit.
yeah, like my girlfriend has 20K, so like for that to hit 1 million was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's huge.
Some guy at the gas station was like, "You're that guy from TikTok," and I was like, "Oh yeah, my gaming stuff." He's like, "I don't watch gaming TikToks," and I was like,
Shit.
"Oh, custom offsets." And he's like, "What's custom offsets?" And I was like,
Oh,
"I
really?
give up."
It's
And
from
he's like,
her
he's like,
TikTok.
"Yeah." He's like, "No, you were dancing with your girlfriend." I was like, "Dude, of all the ones,
That's-
it's a
that's
dancing
pretty-
one."
that's
Because I
pretty
was
cool, though.
dancing.
That's funny. That's cool though. Still,
pretty
that
cool.
counts, man.
Yeah,
That
I
still
mean,
counts.
it is cool. But yeah, I think 1 million views is still a milestone. I think anything over 100K is crazy. I think anything over 10K is successful.
Sure.
I'll say
Thanks for
that.
that.
Honestly. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
The Tim one. The
Appreciate
Tim
the
one.
gas, dude.
The Tim one's dope.
Thanks,
man.
man.
I love that.
I did
one.
like that one.
That's a fun one.
Because I did watch it because he showed me because he knew I wouldn't see it organically.
And one more point
okay.
before you go, for it being longer, because typically the longer
Oh,
videos don't.
I was very
don't take
surprised by
off.
that. Yeah, that was 2 minutes, which is an eternity on TikTok.
Yes.
There's something to be said if you are recognized in public for anything. It's like it's not like that's not what you do it for, but it's like
it's a cool little thing, right?
no way.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's only happened to me once, and it was from your mom.
That was a funny story in its own.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, she's
I
like,
made it, dude.
she's like, he came out to a show and that my parents were there, and she came up to him and she's like, hey, you do the podcast, right?
I was like, holy shit.
And he's like, this is it.
I was like, this is it, dude. Like, yeah, I'm Colin's mom. I was like, oh, hi.
Yeah, figured. I got it.
Still counts.
Yeah, it's happened a couple times, more so on the custom offset side, like at truck shows and stuff. Which is cool. It's usually like either, I think the cool ones are like the younger guys that just either picked up their first truck or are about to be old enough to drive and get their first truck. Those ones are super cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it depends on the topic, honestly.
Yep.
I haven't had it happen with me personally, but through various content we've shot on my vehicles, I've had people recognize my vehicle from, hey, you're the guy, or you're the, that's the car, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool.
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
you've had some nice builds, so that's understandable.
Gassing me up over here.
I'm a big gas rapper guy.
Big gasser.
You brought the gasoline.
Yeah.
Can.
I'm gonna be the new hype guy for the podcast.
Yeah.
Speaking of gas, I drove Caleb's TDI the other day. That's a diesel car, by the way, for the viewers.
Thanks for
And
that.
I called him because his gas flap, you have to click it and then it comes out, but the car's got to be unlocked to do it.
Sure.
And I didn't know. I wasn't sure because Volkswagens, for all I know, you got to pull the headliner down to open the gas flap.
Right.
So
Get a pry bar.
I'm looking all around for it, and I was running late in the morning again. And
Common theme.
right. And
Big late guy, huh?
huh?
Big late guy? Always running late?
No. It's just been a theme this week.
Too many phone calls.
Yeah, too many phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
But
Understandable.
so I get to the Quick Trip and I pull up to the diesel pump and I'm like, I don't know where this thing is. And I go over to the thing because I'm like, maybe it's a clicking one. That didn't do anything.
Oh, the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that didn't do anything. I spent 10 minutes. I looked up YouTube videos. Dude.
Everything's in German, so you
Yep.
can't read it.
And it was really early in the morning because I came from, open the owner's manual. Door slough.
Yeah.
What?
The hell is this shit?
It was like 6:45 in the morning because I came from my girlfriend's house and I was going to go home, shower, get ready, and then go to work.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, I don't want to
Wow.
call Caleb. I'm going to just try to figure this out. So I looked it up on YouTube. Everyone on YouTube, first of all, is telling me the right thing, but I thought that they were all idiots. And because they're like, just click it. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, guys.
So
it
I
didn't
finally
work.
called Caleb and he's like, now remember, I brought this up because of the gasoline mention. He's like, oh, dude, you just click the thing. I'm like, that doesn't work. And he's like, oh, yeah, if that happens, you just got to just put your finger behind a little bit. I'm like,
That
like,
would have been
that was gay.
sick. Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, bye, because he was sleeping.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it was 6:30.
Yeah.
And then he called me back immediately. Did you say you're at the gas pump?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
You're
like,
putting gas in this
I'm
thing?
like, no, I'm at the diesel pump. He's like, diesel, like the yellow handle? I'm like, yellow handle,
I can
man.
hear him saying
yeah.
that.
I'm like, yellow handle. He's like, you're sure? I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's yellow. Like,
It's yellow.
it's yellow, man.
You mix that up, man. That's
Yeah, you're
Rest-
No,
Very
I understand.
disaster.
I understand the concern, but it was funny. Did you just say the gas pump? Because I think I did say that.
yeah.
You're putting gas in this
Dude,
freaking thing, dude.
It took a while to like of change of lingo when I picked up the
Oh,
Ranch.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, whenever I would mention like gas or oh god, I gotta stop after work and get gas.
I could see the mistake of putting it in wrong. Like if your mind's like,
You just,
Elsewhere?
Yeah, especially if you just got like a diesel vehicle. That's not a truck, especially if it's a car.
yeah,
Probably screwed, man.
I feel like
Okay,
that's
yeah,
gotta happen a lot. Or like the first time I was ever like under an eighth of a tank, because like if you let a diesel run out,
Oh, sure.
it's
Bad
toast.
news,
It's
man.
done.
what?
Yeah, if like the diesel runs out, it's like. Did you ever hear of what's
I
his
don't know
nuts?
anything about diesels.
What's his nuts from here that let his diesel car run out?
I vaguely remember this. I can't remember who it was,
I
though.
can't remember who it was.
But I remember something
But
like
yeah,
this
it's very
happening.
bad if your diesel runs out.
Really?
Yes,
What
like
happened?
catastrophic. Like you can't, like the fuel pump and everything just is done.
As soon as it sucks air, it's all over kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know the exact terminology. I just remember Baker saying, "You're a new diesel owner. Don't run out of diesel."
Wow.
Banker, sound off in the comments. I know you watch these.
Yeah.
Hey, Kale, keep that one in mind.
Yeah. Don't let
let
her
me know.
run out.
I've seen that gas light come on before on the way to some venues. So
Okay, but if he has like a TDI, those things get like 60 miles a gallon.
sure.
He's got a little more headroom.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
still, keep an eye on that, man.
Yeah. I don't
Kill.
know what I get. It can't be very good.
Yeah.
I would
Probably
imagine
not
not,
60,
bro.
right?
Yeah, not.
I think that TDI only gets like high 30s, 40s.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I think driving, like yours is relatively loud. Right?
Yes. Yeah, tuned and deleted.
So if you're driving that and you're hearing, "Whoa," chances are you're not going to forget it's a diesel. But I feel like if you just bought a stocko, like F250,
Oh yeah.
There's
then
definitely
it
a
would
chance.
forget. Yeah.
Especially now when they're coming out with like
These,
gas, like
Yep.
3/4 ton trucks.
like the
and stuff. It's
Duramax.
like-
Oh, yeah.
Like John's Duramax. I would forget.
Yeah, like
I
John's,
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
I can see
thought,
that.
I thought that just happened. I thought that they put the wrong fuel in John's recently
What?
on a trip.
No shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
We had a kid in high school that had a mint condition. It was a Dodge, maybe early 2000s. This is like no later than like the 2001 body style. It was mint condition. It was a dually, and his mom borrowed it for the day and put gas in it and ran it.
Mom.
hard.
Come
And he
on,
was-
Mom.
I remember him being so mad. I think it went kaboom or something. It was like out of commission.
I mean, yeah. No bueno.
yeah,
That's no bueno right there.
it's not the same stuff apparently.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Apparently not.
Whatever.
No. Never done the yellow handle, but I've done the blue handles.
Dieseline.
You gotta get the yellow handles with like the bigger nozzle. Like
Yeah.
The truck nozzles.
yeah, you can be there for
I-
a minute and
Yeah.
like you're like the whole thing's filled.
Because
It's just crazy. It's just
you get the
pouring
bigger
out.
nozzle and it just all comes out of there.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, if you got
jam it in there and it
if
just
you
all
got a
comes
big
out.
nozzle and you can really get her.
Yeah, you can really get
Get her
the
up,
Yeah.
really
up
get
in
that
there.
to come out.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of flow,
Yeah. High flow.
high flow,
High flow
high
nozzle.
flow.
big circumference.
Yes.
Sweet, man. So do you gotta like? Never mind. Never mind. So no gas in the diesels. Don't let it run out of diesel.
Yeah.
All good pro tips for diesel people who don't
Yeah.
know that.
I'm actually
Don't
glad.
listen to me about diesels. I don't really know much.
I'm actually
about
glad I at least you said that, because even if the vehicle, not that I presume I'm going to have own a diesel anytime soon, but if I did, now I know to avoid that.
You should Duramax swap the TB.
It is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, and this is good news for you, man. This is good information.
No, that's a diesel.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know much. I'm still a pretty new diesel owner, but I'm learning as I go. But that is one thing.
Yeah, so what they're saying is, because you rode in it, and it's like, hey,
TB.
get me a neck brace.
Yeah.
Like it's
for
like
sure.
that.
Yeah.
We all know that. But
Mhm.
so what happened, they're saying there's another 1,000 horse waiting. I don't know what they mean by waiting. What do you think they mean by that?
Just hanging out.
Because they said waiting, and
Wait,
all
what?
they said was all you need is to, because I still have the 3-inch exhaust on it. And
like a 4-inch on that thing.
well, they said it because of the power. I'm gonna need a 6-inch full exhaust. So they said the 1,000 is waiting, and I think it's because I still got the 3-inch on there. So maybe I'll unlock the full Duramax power in that TB after I switch that over.
It's possible, man.
Do you think he's thinking, is
Jesus.
this guy like stupid, or is he?
Has to be.
What is he talking
Has
about?
to be, dude.
What are
He's
you
not talking about
talking about?
anything, man.
No, he just.
Are you
he
talking
just.
about your Trailblazer?
Yeah, the TB, man.
That thing does not have a Duramax in it.
Oh yeah, it does.
No, it does not. I've heard that thing. It does not have a Duramax in it.
I love it. Zach
You
makes
don't
it.
just unlock horsepower. What?
Zach made a Duramax comment, and I'm like, I'm owning this.
Yeah, I'm gonna triple down on this thing.
You know, at first and the whole time you were talking, I wasn't really listening because I was literally thinking about that comment, and I was like,
I'm
"There's no
I'm
way."
embarrassed at the thought that for a second you thought I might think that that's a Duramax.
Can you imagine?
Well,
You know what?
I
I just thought
haven't
of-
seen it in a bit. I don't know if you just went and did a crazy Duramax swap. In the
First
last
of all,
day
that
or
would be
two.
sick.
That would be.
Nope, just the same old
Crazy.
6-liter.
That's fine. It's
Just
awesome.
chugging gallons. But I just figured out a
Chugging,
character
dude.
flaw of mine. I'm really sarcastic, but if I'm like with someone and I'm memeing and I'm on a roll like that, and I can tell one person is like, is this guy serious? And I can tell they're judging me in case I'm serious. I start to get a little bit insecure. I'm like,
Start to pull out of the deal. a little
yeah,
bit.
I'm starting to like I felt myself, my face might have turned red a little bit there because I was like a little bit embarrassed because I'm like, he's not even gonna believe me. I think that's what it is because I'm like, if I say just kidding, they're not even gonna believe me that I'm kidding. They're gonna just think that I noticed
You're
that
an
they
idiot.
called my bullshit and then I retracted.
Oh, that's a lot of.
That was a lot. That was
That's a
deep.
lot, man.
Dude,
That's a lot of calculus
maybe
going on
maybe
there.
that's common though. Maybe that's common
I think.
with people that
I don't
are
think I'd read into it too much, man.
trolling.
I think you're okay.
I'm glad we got to experience.
Can I ask a genuine question about
It's
both
a
of you?
it's a
By chance?
nice. It's a 6-liter diesel.
No, it's not.
Dude.
It's just a 6-liter.
Okay. Okay, Cody.
Bring the whole equipment outside. We're going outside.
Okay, Lawson.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
so you know what vehicles I've had and the one I currently drive, right? Also have a motorcycle on the side. What
Side piece.
should I get next? What could you see me in next? Because this thing's probably not going to last for more than probably another year before I
Why?
need something else.
Because you're bored.
Not because I'm bored. Maybe it is because I get bored. I love
Yeah.
that thing, but I know like a year from now I'm going to be starting to want to scratch the itch. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts?
I feel like you either got to upgrade to a better small truck or go to a full truck.
Better. What's better?
I would take a Tacoma over.
Sounds like a guy that's never driven one of these.
That's also fair. I haven't driven one of those, so you got me there.
To be fair, I love them both.
I will say
It's a sharp looking truck.
I like.
I really like
I
the
like
truck.
Thank you.
I like the interior of your truck. I've
I
seen the
haven't been
inside.
inside.
I've been inside of a new Tacoma, but it wasn't fully loaded like yours.
Not a fair comparison.
That's another thing is I don't know like trim packages for those trucks or anything like that.
This thing's got all you can get, baby. Everything on the list.
Okay, but
Oh.
if he didn't want to just like get something similar, what?
Let's say I don't want to replace this truck with a Tacoma. You know?
So you want something fun?
I think generally speaking, that's a good take, yeah.
You already have a fast bike.
Which I think I'm gonna get rid of. I'm just so revolving door kind of
I'm the same way, so
You know
I
what I
can't say
mean?
much.
Yeah. Trade in
Replace the bike for a
lawnmower.
cruiser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or a 0-turn lawnmower, I guess.
Turn it.
yeah. Just
Alright.
you got to get the lawn mode on.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you know.
the
Mhm.
streaming headquarters. It's just big,
HQ's got a big lawn.
big lawn. And then probably
So
I don't know. You're kind of like a Japanese car kind of guy.
and truck. My truck's Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
what's
that's why we
going
got
on?
to get you to like America.
Think so?
Yeah, so that way you can have 6-liter Duramaxes swapped into your vehicles.
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I appreciate that, and I appreciate the meme there. But if you open it up too much for him, he's gonna start making fun of how the TB's down like every other week. So let's not give him that.
Well, you just really opened it up by bringing it up.
I know I did that to myself, but I wanted to call it out so he didn't get the win.
Oh, sure. Okay, true. I'm picking up on
I wanted to beat
on
him
the
to it.
host vibes.
Yeah, I wanted to beat him
Yeah.
to that one.
C6 Corvette.
Yeah,
C6
Hey, dude.
Corvette.
come on, man.
That's a good take. I have eyeballed C6Zs on and off quite a bit. Such a timeless car,
I think they're sick.
man.
Yeah.
Get one of those chopping and causing a scene, you know.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
like you've had an Evo 10. I've had an Evo 10.
I had two of those fucking things.
Yeah, you had a liter bike. Wait, do you have a liter bike or just 600?
600.
You had a 600, but you had a Rocket. I had a 600 and a liter bike, and like a stupid amount of supermotos. Not stupid, but like a decent amount of them. And so I feel like we got similar tastes.
Yeah.
And if I
That's
went
awesome.
back to a car, I'd get a Z06 C6.
That's a good take.
Would you do a Grand Sport?
Yes.
I would do the Grand Sport over the Z just because I like the target top.
That's a good point. If I
I
have
don't
a
know. I
choice
don't think
between
I
them though, I'm doing a Grand Sport if I can't find a Z06 that fits the bill.
Mm.
Like I'm fine with that being a secondary option is what I'm saying. Because they're nice.
Yep.
You know.
The Z is just like a.
It's just like a hey, yeah, here's
It's just
the,
a lot.
Here it is.
Imagine a C6 ZR1, dude.
I know.
That is a
I know.
top 3 car all time for me.
Yeah.
Just
That is a car that will never, this is my opinion, that is a car that will, no matter what comes out, that'll be the coolest looking car, always to me.
Did you see one of those with just the little hood bump with the little clear plate over it? It's like,
That's what we were talking about. That's a car that they made, and it doesn't need anything.
no.
Like every car made needs something. It needs to be lowered at least. Those cars are literally, oh, it just came from the factory. Oh, that looks like it was just built like from like
You could
people like us.
Yeah.
You know, slap wheels on it.
Or wheels, yeah, just wheels.
But literally, dude, that's it.
But some of them that come in the, you know, like companies of like midnight editions and stuff.
Yeah.
They have that of those, and they're already done. Like they don't even need wheels. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That is a turnkey, you got what you need kind of deal.
What's crazy about Z06 is the 7 liters are, I know there's like things, you know, I think that the heads are the deal with those.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I
that's
forget.
what RJ told me.
Yeah, I forget why, but the craziest part is making, I think you can make 600 wheel really easy with just an NA V8.
Which is crazy.
That is insane.
Let's just say that.
And I love the fact that it's so simple still, and you're still making that much power. I think that's sick.
Dude, my silver
It's my
car,
favorite
I
part.
had to do so much work just to make 500.
Mm-hmm.
So much work. I mean, it was fun. It's a different thing, you know. Because you get punched in the face with that. It's not linear. It's punch you in the square in the face with it. But dude, the laundry list of mods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Arguably, too, what's funny is for people that haven't like had or ridden at least in a variety of cars, fast cars, the 450 wheel in like a you know, a manual car like the Evo, a boosted car, boosted 4-cylinder,
Mm-hmm.
can feel faster, way faster than a 600 wheel
It's all perspective.
NA V8 car.
Well, I think it's also like those Evos are pretty light as well.
They're not
So-
bad. I mean,
They're not.
Yeah, it
like,
very well
they're
could
not
just
like 2,000 pounds.
it
but
very well
they're,
could just do
dude, Evo
well
10s weigh
up against that.
like 3,400 pounds.
Yeah.
So they're not the heaviest car by any means. They're like
No.
right in the middle.
Yeah,
They're
they're
like right
not
in the
bad.
middle.
But then if you slap 450 wheel, 500 wheel, you know,
You're moving.
you're scooting.
I think C6 as well, depending on the model. I think I remember my base weighing 32 something. I think. I could be wrong,
Could be about right.
but I think I'm right.
Something like that.
And that's crazy. It's all that plastic. Plastic, baby.
Plastic don't rust. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's why I drove it in February plenty of times.
I mean,
I was told Claire that the other day. She was talking. I said, she's like, I hate to have to put my car away this winter. I'm like, just take it out, bind insurance for a day. That's what I did in February when there wasn't snow on the road. And she's like, yeah, no. I'm like, because you know this is her biggest pet peeve when people say this. I'm like, just wash it before you put
oh
it back.
yeah, that's, oh my god, dude, you can't say that.
That's so not true.
Good
not-
stuff. Good stuff. So it looks like I'm getting a Corvette, guys. You heard it here first.
Approved.
See you next year, next season.
Approved.
Later.
Approved.
Sweet man.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, peace out, man. See ya. Hey, Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, sure.
Can I just drop that like that real quick? Colin, I know
Yeah,
you were
Colin-
busy today. I don't know how much of
Yeah.
anything you saw.
Colin, what do you think about Modern
I
Warfare
didn't
2?
see much.
You didn't really see a whole lot.
Do you game?
We did the other night.
Okay, so I'll give you a
You could
30.
be
I don't
casual
want to
gamer.
I don't want to take up this segment, so I'm gonna give you try to make it in 30 seconds of my gaming experience in my life.
Sure. Yep.
Middle school, 6th grade-ish. So I remember Hunter Thiel. He was like me and him, COD 4. I'll show you every nook and cranny of any map you want. Type of deal
Hunter Thiel,
with COD 4.
Good guy.
Oh yeah, you know him.
He's a GG.
Yeah.
So COD 4 Modern Warfare. You want to know anything? Let me know. World at War, same thing. MW2, same thing. And then I fell off completely. Oh no, Black Ops I did play, but that was on my downslope.
You played a lot of.
I played a
19
lot.
as well.
I played a lot in. Yes, I did. So that was during my re-kick, my reboot,
Recock.
my recock. So I
That's my new
came.
favorite term.
I came back with that one.
Recock.
You recocked and came back.
Yeah, yeah.
Black Ops.
But no, so I gamed really. I played a lot of video games in middle school, high school. Then I stopped, and then I would just play like stuff like Far Cry and stuff, not online.
Sure.
Stuff that doesn't take a lot of time, just on my own.
Doesn't
and
piss
then-
you off.
Yeah, 2019, I started to play again. I became single, and I'm like, screw it. Me and Caleb were both single at the time, and he would play. Me and Caleb live together right now. And we did at the time too. So he'd go downstairs, I'd go upstairs, and we would just play Warzone, like
Good vibes
every
right
single
there.
night. I mean,
Good stuff.
That's
And
what,
that's where
what
it
it's all
ended.
about right there.
and then
Yep.
I haven't played since then.
I'm trying to set up a little tournament deal here.
This is gonna be sick. Say that what that is the idea.
Two different ideas. One Gels gave me actually last time I streamed. But the first idea that you're talking about is do like 3v3 CDL Search and Destroy. First one maybe just for shits and gigs, but a full ladder, a full bracket. We do it here, maybe one of the spaces, whatever. I mean, however many people we can get, if we can do 3v3s, just make a night out of it, like a big like a LAN tournament.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just had a thought there.
What's your thought?
Like you could even, like our monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you lined 3 of those up here, one team on this side, one team on that side,
Oh, yeah, be fired.
Easily
that
done.
setup alone would be.
Especially depending on how many people we have, maybe we do it one match at a time with a spectator in the match, so I can cast that with like the projector
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that
Yeah.
if you really want. And
Yeah, maybe
like
get some-
players are in here, but the party is in there spectating the matches, and like maybe me or someone else could cadre the thing where it's
That'd be
just
sick.
like you ever watch like a CDL event or
Yeah.
anything. It's similar vibe, but in our space, just for shits and giggles. But then if we get people who actually want to play, we do like $10 buy-in and like.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick.
How cool would that be?
I mean, because wagers are what started a lot of where the kids are today, if you really think about it.
Yeah,
It's-
wagers, dude.
Wagers
Where's that?
is what put the kids on
You
the
trying to
map.
play wagers this game, or
I used to play wagers.
maybe get a little rotation?
Well,
Yeah,
the
let's do it.
second idea is my favorite idea, which is not here. It's just, we posted in a chat or something. Who wants to buy in? Like you could even do like a high roller night. It's like 30 a guy or something, and
Have
then
different tiers, maybe. Yeah.
and it could be random draw. It could be, and it's got to be, let's say, 12 people for it to run. And if it fills up to 12, then it'll run. Otherwise, it won't. And it's $30, and
That'd be so fun.
yeah. And then we could do like a 6v6 search and best out of like 5 matches or something.
Dude, for me, there's just nothing better for me in gaming than you are with your squad, you're playing S&D, comms are fire, like you're all locked in, comms are there the whole time, and you're just, there's nothing better.
Because if you put money behind anything, it captures. Then you got everyone's attention. Boy,
You're
if you're
locked in.
if you're like in the zone and some guy's like talking on the phone,
So
like
easily
eating
taken
chips, and
out,
it's
yeah.
like
when your whole team is locked in,
Yeah.
dude. Oh,
My biggest downfall is comms. If I had to give myself as a teammate a weakness, it's comms.
as long as you have an IGL, that's okay.
It's just because I get so focused. Like I can chat and everything will be great, especially like search. I'm a little bit better at because everything happens so fast and then
Yeah.
you get a break.
Yep.
Everything happens so fast and then it's a round break but like battle royales, we could be like kicking it and like joking around. The moment a team fires, silence. You won't hear from me. And I'm off like wall
I
jumping,
am the same.
doing like popping shots, like doing all this crazy stuff. And like my team, well, like you guys know, like Gary and Wilson, and like that's my Apex team, and like
Mhm.
they will call my ass out if I'm not calming. So like it started to be a really bad issue 2 seasons ago, to where now it's gotten a lot better. And streaming actually forces me to like
that's fair.
to calm, which is nice.
One thing I will
Shout
say
out to
is
streaming. Shout out to streaming.
I've had teammates like that. As long as there's times where like when it's on, if you're silent, if you're receptive to the call outs coming from, like if we're running 3v3s, like if we're a team, if you're being receptive to what I'm calling out, what Colin's calling out, and you're moving based on our call outs, if you don't say shit, it doesn't matter.
That's what I do.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as we're all bouncing off, you can't let this joke go, can you? I know what you're picking up. Just say it.
No, I was trying to let
problem,
it
dude?
go away.
Just say
I was
it,
trying
dude.
to let it go
No,
away,
you
dude.
gotta say it now. Come on,
I just
man.
can't get out of my head. He's like,
Get the chuckles out, dude.
He goes. So streaming forces me to come.
I said come.
I know, but
Didn't help. It still sounded like it right there.
if you think about it hard enough, it definitely sounds like that.
If you think about it hard enough, it's calm. But
I told you I'm passionate about streaming. Gets me excited.
Extremely, dude. Extremely. But did that sound like a good idea? Like,
It sounds like a great idea.
how cool that
Did you know that there was a Call of Duty Warzone tournament through work.
I did, but I'm not a Warzone guy.
Do you know who won the Call of Duty Warzone tournament
You did.
through work?
You set this up for yourself.
I didn't set the tournament up.
No. You set this.
set up this win
this
right here.
conversation.
No,
maybe.
he brought it up that we should do that, and I just want to let it know that
No,
like,
it's okay if you
I
set
should
it up.
have like the WWE belt walking into this bitch.
Hey,
like,
man.
sitting down.
Was it solos?
No.
You can knuckle touch me, man. That's all right.
Oh, I thought you were like trying to shit on me. Like it wasn't all you. It was his team. No, it wasn't solos, but I did. It was
Was it
fun.
duos?
Trios? Quads.
Quads? All right.
It was quads, but at the time I wasn't a big Warzone guy either. But it was a lot of fun, and
Yeah,
a
hell yeah.
lot of people talked about it for a long time.
That's pretty cool.
I got a doc going. I'll get us in on it, and we'll make that a thing.
Yeah, I think that was super cool because Wilson and Gary were good friends of mine, and I had never really played. I had just started. Wilson had just started. He has a lot of experience in the esports world. Ran a team, went to X Games, like did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's legit. You tell me about that.
Yeah, and like knows a lot of pro players. And I was like, oh, dude, we should play Call of Duty sometimes. And like I wasn't big into it, but I was like, he plays it, maybe I'll like it. And like we'd get some dubs here and there on like the Rebirth and stuff like that. But then when it came to the tournament, it was big map, but it was a kill chase. You had 4 hours to get your 3 best games as a team. Like your 3 best overall kills.
So it was time limit, not game limit.
Yep.
Meaning you didn't have like, because I've seen that, and then I've seen you've got 5 games to get as many kills as you can get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
As well.
I thought you were saying that tournament was like you guys all loaded in and you're just everyone for himself, one Warzone.
Oh nope. So there were separate quad teams all around.
Playing pubs,
that,
right?
Yeah.
And doing a kill race between the teams.
Yeah, in Warzone. Yeah, and then I think that included. This was before the map. No, this was right after the map acquisition.
Was it?
There was map guys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there was map guys.
I guess that was a while ago already.
Yeah. I think there was some like SD guys and then some guys here, but yeah, it was a ton of fun. So I'm down with it. And they actually talked, which this is why I brought it up, is because it could be good for you because you're talking about doing search and destroy instead. They talked about wanting to do search and destroy next.
That's my bread and butter, dude. That's all I care about. I'm such just a multiplayer, just fucking multiplayer Andy. That's all I do. Like I don't play Warzone, but I will play search and destroy for 12 hours.
See, and I'm the same way. But I've had this weird shift in my gaming experiences to where I've kind of shifted more to the battle royales.
I think
Apex is a good choice.
What's the old one called? I forget.
Blackout.
No, the first map.
Verdansk.
That is embarrassing
Rest
that they
in
got rid of
peace.
that.
It's coming to mobile.
Yeah,
that's how they're reviving it. That was in the keynote today.
Wow.
That was the
Nice.
That was the biggest
dumbest
move.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of? Like you can't replace it. You can add a new one. That's lame too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I think
know,
the Pacific map was just
Let's
not it.
Let's pretend you guys both play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare or not?
Yes.
I played it a bit. I was big in Halo 3 at that time.
Okay, so let's pretend Call of Duty 4 comes out with like one new map. They did a map packs, but you could pick if that was included in your game search.
That's right. You
Smart.
could.
They did it right.
Yeah.
What if the first time they came out with a new map, they replaced it with Crossfire? That's what they did in Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, let's take a great map and just replace it. Not
Just
even
make a
give them an option.
Verdansk playlist, bro. That's all you gotta do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyway,
they got rid of Verdansk and then they like took like Vacant out of Modern Warfare multiplayer, which also made me mad because like obviously if you're an OG Call of Duty player, you've played Search and Destroy on Vacant 100,000 times, so you know all the peaks.
Also, real quick, and this is only gonna ring true with the Call of Duty diehards that listen to this, I guess. But Crash, the map, helicopter in the middle.
Loved it.
Mid.
Loved it in COD 4.
Yeah, it's garbage in Modern Warfare 2019.
In Modern Warfare,
it plays like such shit in 2019.
Well, and if you are a Search and Destroy player, it's Riot Shield 725 Central in the building. And, and you can't.
Everyone
you can't
falls on A. Yeah.
Yeah.
No deal, man.
You can only run to A, stim twice before they nerf that, and then get in there and hope that you could get your 2 725s off and maybe collat somebody, and then your team might be okay to fight.
Dude, and B is literally a pit. essentially, because you got the building there that you can climb up on, the one here, and 2 angles to drop in on you. If you, like, it's just so stupid.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is just I think we've chatted about it. I'm just excited to be excited about a new game. Like, I get super hyped when new seasons come out for Apex, not only as a content creator, just because things get stale these days.
Yeah.
And I think this new game is...
It looks good. Based on what I saw today, that's
promising.
my takeaway. It looks promising, yeah.
From
I
what
can't say too much.
I spent maybe a collective minute on seeing it, and I thought it looked good from what I saw.
There you go.
The movement looked good. When I was watching multiplayer, the movement looks good. The gunplay looks good. There's still sliding and dolphin diving. They brought that back, but there's no slide canceling, which will really change a lot of movement for a lot of people, including me.
I kind of like that.
That it's gone?
Yep.
I do too. It's not necessary. But it's a reflex for me at this point, so it's kind of hard to get rid of.
There's a possibility of me playing tonight.
Okay. Sweet, man.
Wait.
That's
the new one?
No.
No,
M
just with him, I mean.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't know if you were like on PlayStation, you had it pre-ordered, and you're like, yeah, I'm totally going home to get it. Because if so, you should record some gameplay for me.
I honestly have probably one of the fastest systems you could play games on.
Really?
I'm not. I hate bragging.
Like,
I hate bragging.
I feel based on your smirk, I feel like that's not the case.
No, I literally just hate bragging. Like, it's sickening.
Oh.
Like,
what are you playing?
yeah, cool. I have the best system out there. Whatever. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Are we talking like Wii or like?
Plays on Switch.
Oh, yeah.
It's a well, I forget what it is.
Lobbies.
What is it? It's Xbox One S.
You forgot, but nice.
Yeah, dude, it's top of the line.
Yeah,
It, like, your gun, like, I'll put it this way. This is how I'll just describe how quick it is. Your gun, like, you know, on your loadout screen.
Yep.
Your gun loads at least 75% of the time.
Dude. Sometimes the screen is just like
The map,
nothing's there.
the map, dude. The map loads at least 90% of the time.
You walk into a building and all the textures just go boom. There they are.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, he came over one night and he's like, I gotta see this, dude. So the update's finally finished. And I fire it up and he's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's like, you play on this? He's like, I can't believe people play on this.
Especially Xbox. It seemed like Xbox took the hardest hit, but that's like when you're putting 4 years of multiple Call of Duty games with multiple DLC packs with 200 gig updates every other month. It's like
milking it for all it's worth now.
Well, the thing has probably got a 783 gigabytes of stuff just from that one game on it.
Yeah, I'm ready to delete it, honestly.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm dub too. I'm excited.
Hey guys, we added a paint stripe for aesthetics to the outside of the M4 in this game. 30 gigs.
Yeah.
I
These are
mean,
30G update, man. Enjoy.
Yeah, I just play on PC for now, which was a big switch, but I'm liking it so far.
What was it before that?
Xbox.
PC is the way to be, my friend.
Xbox for the longest period of time. And then Dustin Johnson actually got me to finally get a PC. Because I was kind of gaming on like my work PC here, because I was like, I'm already doing work on this PC, plus work at home, plus like I would haul. I had like a little hand carrier on my PC with like seatbelts on it, and then like I would like haul it to and from work every single day.
What do you mean seatbelts?
Well, they're like
It's like straps.
they're like straps,
It's like secure it. It's like a legit thing.
But
You put it
but
on the
it's
tower.
I thought you were joking.
But it's like it's not actual seatbelts.
Oh, I thought you were memeing.
I'm saying like
Jimmy
the
rig.
clips like actually like it's like a seatbelt and for like
Gotcha.
to protect it.
Yeah.
And then it had a handle on top, and I would like, walk to my vehicle, haul it.
It's great in winter
Get
when you
back
might
home.
slip and
Yeah.
just dish it and have a yard sale right there in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's a good process.
Luckily that never happened, and then luckily I was able to build my dream PC this last. I think I've had it for almost a year, and then that's allowed me to like stream, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. So it was an investment for sure, especially for content, because
you needed that. Yeah,
I still edit like CO content as well at home.
You guys have to run some sort of interface for your mics then too off your computer, don't you?
I use an external mixer, one of these at home or whatever.
I don't even know. My setup's kind of.
That still runs into your PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the red box? What's the red box for like It's like a fancy name. I
Talking
think
about a Focusrite, because theirs are all red.
it might be.
So I use a Go XLR, and then also Elgato has a really nice offering. Their Wave XLR is like a smaller, less expensive, does a lot of similar things. It's good choice. Like $120.
Really?
Yeah, it's legit. Would recommend.
Okay, probably gonna look into that.
Yep.
But for
Wave
right now,
XLR.
I'm using this like red box where it plugs like one of these into it, and then that goes into my computer. So then like now I run, like if I was getting ready to stream to you guys right now, this would be like my mic, but then I would have like my controller if I'm playing a controller, or like my PC, but then like my Astro A40s, because I've always been a huge Astro guy, would then come down to like my mic, which then would USB to my PC. It's not the smoothest. Well, it's smooth, but it's not like the cleanest look you could have.
I just run some freaking Audio-Technica M50s, man. They did a limited colorway, and I picked them up, and I was like, "Yep, these will work."
See, and I've seen like you set up before, and as a tech guy, you can tell that you take pride in your setup, and I like it.
Just I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just something I've always been drawn towards, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, me, it's lighting.
He's like that here too. It's like if you look at his
Yeah, I saw his
cables,
little digital like
cables are like
yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
Oh, the
cables.
clock.
They're
It's like
stranded.
digital like clock thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See me, it's like all lighting. I'm a big lighting guy.
There you go.
Like I told my girlfriend the other day that I wanted to buy this like $400 like 6-foot LED tube,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I thought she was gonna freak out. But then I brought up Starbucks and like Target and stuff.
Boom.
And
We're in, baby.
Win.
yeah, then she's like,
Dub.
"Well, I mean, I guess yeah, if it's for the stream, you know." And then she was fine.
Dude,
That's great.
I'm
Yeah.
a big light guy too. I just in my garage I replaced the fluorescents with LEDs.
Nice. I replaced my I replaced everything in my
Sorry.
truck with LEDs.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
actually a lot more interesting
Yeah.
than the garage.
Yeah.
Mine just came with them.
I'm just trying to get the TB to run more than a week so I can actually think about even doing anything like that.
That's a good idea. It's running, dude. It's just
Yeah, you're right.
you know.
That's right. And that wasn't even the truck's fault.
Yeah.
The last one here.
This one was no. This one doesn't count.
What are we doing on time?
Getting close, my friends.
'Kay.
We are nearing the home stretch.
We
And
are
you know what this might
nearing
be
the
a great
end.
time for, dude? You know what this might be a good time for? Asking this guy. Lawson, I think is his name.
It's Cody Lawson.
Cody Lawson.
Yeah, just ditch the first one.
So that's just Lawson.
You know what, dude? We've had I think we've shared some, maybe without realizing it, some learning paths through whether it's creating content. I know I'm just a fucking sponge right now, but through, you know, you're a guy that's just tried a lot of different stuff as far as that's concerned, you know, creative dude. Is there anything you've learned through that process, whether it's from when you started on YouTube or through here stuff you've created or starting the stream up again? You know, any lessons you learned, any things that was really valuable maybe that you took away that you think others might benefit from, even if they don't create content? Like, did you know, any takeaways that you remember that?
I think my biggest thing is, well, obviously, like you always want to stay on brand for what you're doing. But I think the biggest thing is forget what anyone thinks. Forget what anyone, like, what you think anyone would ever care or say about your content, and just do it. Like, there's so many people out there that you have no idea. And like, now that I
many
have a community that's growing, it's like, if I wouldn't have just stayed up for those extra 15 minutes or ran home on lunch or like did all this stuff to get that content live, this shit would have never happened. And like, that's my biggest thing. I used to worry. Part of me regrets, like, I'm at like, I think I'm approaching like 10,400 subs, right? I had grown 8,000 subs around 2011, 2012. And it was all from gaming. But nobody was streaming
that's
at
the golden era, man.
Yeah, like nobody was, well, like some people are streaming. I think like Tim and them all started like
Very few.
like 2007.
Yeah, the OGs were doing it.
So they were only, this was like 4 years after, but it was nowhere near what it was. And like, people weren't making a ton of money. They were all just doing it for fun. And that's honestly what it's all about. But that's my biggest regret, was giving up.
Kicking yourself before.
I remember telling myself one day, I said, because I had like a transitional period where I had a guy bring me in to do Minecraft videos because I went to high school with him and he had 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. Not a Minecraft guy. I just saw the subscriber number, which we're probably going to have like 14 tips off your question.
Dude,
in this
let them
whole
all
story.
roll.
So right there, first thing that comes to mind, don't worry about.
Just do it.
Just do it. Don't think about the overall number. Don't think about the money. Don't think about anything. Look at what you did yesterday. 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend and I had this talk, like just do better than yesterday or do better than the last week, which this place kind of teaches you that with like the whiteboard system.
Sure, yep.
But I got into it. 70,000 subs. Dude was huge, popular. And I started doing Minecraft, and then I was like, this game is like weird, and like I don't like it. Like if you're like have a bunch of drunk buddies and you want to like go attack the monsters and throw blocks, whatever, do your thing. But like
Sure.
to make like a full content career out of it, there's no way. So then I was like, all right, well, what do I actually like? I was like, oh, Call of Duty. So I was playing, I think it was Black Ops 2 at the time. And then it transitioned into like me doing like wagers and like Modern Warfare 3 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was okay. Then I got into sports games, and this is where it really took off. So for a couple of years, I was into 2K basketball, Madden, and some MLB The Show, and some FIFA. I remember FIFA, I think 15, myself and two other buddies, not like locally, just guys I played with online, were like the third best pro clubs team in the world, which was wild.
That's legit.
That was probably, that was insane. And then this is where it started to really track, and I had like a Madden Ultimate Team, like draft that I did, that hit, I think 300K, which is my most viewed video. So then that was huge. And like, I just had all this traction. I was in college. So like I had the time to like on a Friday night, just stay up and grind and record.
Sure.
And then I would sit down and edit 6 videos, and then I'd like schedule it out, and everything was fine. And this was still early stages of YouTube. And then I was like, video games, dude. I'm like 19, 20. I was like, video games are dumb. Like, I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. So
Sure.
I bought a motorcycle. I was like, when I'm like 30, no one's gonna watch me play Madden. Stupidest thing I could have did. Dumbest thing I could. If I have any regrets, that's my regret right there. Dumbest thing.
All right.
Because now I'm 30, and gaming's huge.
Sure.
Right.
So that was a big thing. But we ended up bringing it back because I took a big break. When I got my job here, I took a big break. I really dove into learning everything, learned what being a videographer really was, learned a lot about YouTube as it changed over the years. And then obviously now short form, how big it is, TikTok, Reels, all that sort of stuff, and really dove into that to where now I'm fully set up and I'm fully ready to go back at it. So that set me up. But I think the biggest thing above all is just don't be scared. Like, just make good content.
That's it right there.
It's the make good quality content. Because when I first started back, now obviously this is a little weird because I've only been back for a little bit, but when I was making content, like here I post 2 TikToks, 2 Reels, and a YouTube short for CO daily. Mm-hmm. And then like my gaming stuff after hours, it's like, okay, well now I need to try to stream. I need to try to get a piece of content up every single day. And it just seemed like a lot, to where then I kind of prioritized myself to only streaming 4 days a week instead of 5 to give myself another day for editing.
Mm-hmm.
That was last week. This week I posted 2 short forms every single day, no problem. Because I used my whiteboard, I used my time, I had my support system.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, just do research. Like, take an hour out of your time. Really, it comes down to prioritizing your day, just like anything, whether you're playing music, whether you're streaming. Just really prioritize your day, and then have that support system, have the whiteboard, have your ideas, turn your ideas into content, and just keep it rolling, and study the algorithms. I study TikTok algorithms every week. Granted, it's my job. I do it for a living, but it still plays into that. So study algorithms, always be a sponge, always try to learn stuff, always put out good content, and consistency.
If you put out something good, people will watch it. And I'm not like, that's the biggest takeaway so far for me is maybe 2 things. That kind of leads into, you can't just make something and think you're going to get lucky. Yeah. That was, I think, one of the first things I learned big time, where you can't just phone it in and have it work. The universe doesn't owe you anything, so it's actually not going to work. If you made a piece of shit, no one's going to watch it.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, hey, maybe I'll get lucky and people will watch it. It doesn't fucking work that way.
Yeah.
So I was telling you this, where the biggest things that I'm reminding myself, because you said a lot of awesome things there, so I'm not going to regurgitate all that, is just one. Well, the first thing I'm going to say, you did say, is do it. Go do it. Don't listen, just whether you're getting good feedback or bad feedback, whatever. Don't, like, someone gives me a compliment, like you said, you like my Tim video, that's awesome. I'm purposely not paying a lot of attention to that because I don't want that to let me get complacent or whatever. So it's like, I'll take that, but I'm immediately trying to forget it because I want to just be focused on the next thing I'm making. So it's make the content, but make it good. And the second thing, this is what I was talking to you about, where I think we had to talk like on a walk, where I'm like, it's like the why not me? Like, there's other people that can do this because they're making good stuff. Why not me? There's no reason why I can't also do this. If I put the time in to learn and I make good content, I can. Because it ties into the last thing I'm going to say, which is I came to the realization that, you know, for the most part, in this context, it's true, where what I want or what you want is there. So the hardest part's already done. It's there. You just have to take deliberate action to just go get it. It's right there. It's already exists. What you want already exists. That's what I said. So yeah, no, that's all really good stuff.
And I think too, another thing is once you're hitting those milestones, like I even like witnessed it, like for say, like you hit your first like 10,000, or like I had a really popular TikTok that really kind of set me up on my truck page, where I was just like unlocking my truck while walking up to it. I don't know, it was weird. It did like 300K. Really weird. Like
Funny
that's
that
kind of that's kind of just like, that was when TikTok was really figuring themselves out, and it was a sound that literally everyone was using.
Oh,
so
sure,
like, it just
Oh,
worked.
yeah.
But either way, I was like, all right, 300K, like that was sweet. And then like I stopped making content for like a little bit because I was like 300K, like, and then
Like I got this.
Yeah, like a week later I'll upload something and like just expect it to be like, don't expect that.
Yeah.
Don't
Right,
expect numbers. Don't expect anything. Just make content. I saw a reel today of this drone flying over and then like swooping down these mountains. Like, I don't have interest in mountains. I mean, they're cool, but like, or like sweet drones, like sure, I fly a drone here and there. But because it was such crazy like camera work, like everyone loved it because it was really good content.
Right.
It's either got to be really, really dope or pleasing to the eye, or it's got to be relatable. That one with my girlfriend and I that like almost hit 1 million. That was relatable. The mountain one, or a sweet, like, you know, fast paced edit of a car, either relatable or just very very fun to watch.
And if you can combine all those things,
Expect
that's
nothing.
how you get to the 10 millions.
Make everything. Expect nothing, but make everything and make it good.
Make everything, make it good. Consistency.
Yep.
That was my biggest thing too, is like within the last week or two, if I saw a slip in my consistency, that's before, like if you're going to upload 2 a day, 2 short form pieces, say you want to upload a Tim piece and then like a Nick piece, right? About Call of Duty, or say you want to upload proximity chat tonight and you want to upload like the Warzone circle change, right?
Yep.
Make sure you have enough every day before you start worrying about 2 a day. Like make sure that like you can cover every day. I think everyone can upload at least 1 piece a day.
Yeah.
At least short form.
Yeah.
Short
form
but
sure.
Yeah, but I think like at least make sure 1 a day before you're doing 2 to 3. Because like if you post 2 today, but then like you have nothing tomorrow,
right?
Doesn't make sense.
Yep. I totally agree.
I would just like to say, so the final tip there is just keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Consistency.
Closing the loop, dude.
That was nice.
That's what you just did.
Yeah.
So like tonight, like film like your Duramax swap TB.
What about it? Film it?
Film it.
Well,
Just film it. It's under the knife.
I don't want it to be super well known, so I'm gonna
The swap's getting completed
I'm gonna
tonight.
keep it on the DL. That stands for down low. I'm super like hip and stuff.
All right, well,
I'm
there you
up
go.
with all the stuff.
He's up with it.
Yeah, I'm up with it.
He do it. Dude. Hey, you know what, Lawson? This was a pleasure, man.
This is great.
Thanks
I
for
love
hanging
this.
out with us.
I love podcasts. Thank you for having me.
This was fun.
Hope you had an
You got
okay
it.
time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where can people find you?
So for me, the biggest one that I've been focusing on lately is my gaming one, which is ixClutchy. So that's ixClutchy, and that's going to be on YouTube.
Be in here
Yeah, in this
somewhere.
area.
Yeah, over there.
That's YouTube. That's TikTok. and that's Instagram are the biggest 3 platforms for that. Otherwise, custom offsets, obviously, shout out custom offsets. I don't think any of us would be here without custom offsets, so make sure to check them out on everything.
Yep.
And then, obviously, if my truck one, if you like King Ranches on wide, like your girlfriend, she
likes King Ranches.
She likes the truck.
She likes them now.
She likes the truck.
Only if you do the copper wheels, though.
Yeah. So if you like truck stuff and just want to see me build my truck, that's just Lawson.co.
Right on, brother.
Check it all. Check it out. Check it all out.
A lot of content from me.
Oh yeah, baby.
People probably see my stories, like my Facebook stories and Instagram stories, and it goes from like gaming to truck to custom offsets to gaming to truck.
This guy is
What are you doing?
Just an animal.
doing everything.
Just posting a lot of content. I just love content. I wish it was my middle name.
Cody Content Lawson, baby.
CCL.
That kind of flows.
You know what, Cody?
I might actually go get a
That
change.
should be your new
The Content Lawson.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
dude.
Yeah.
CCL LLC.
Oh God.
Nice, dude. Colin, anything from you, man?
Thanks for tuning in to episode 30.
Banger.
Don't be a loser and not subscribe. Don't be a loser and not follow or share. So do those 3 things. Otherwise, we're going to come get you.
We're coming.
We're coming for you. Later.
I'm Zach, and I'm going home. Bye, guys.